Put down an Egyptian airliner is still a mystery this afternoon. Here's what we know right now. Investigators say debris, including suitcases and seats from the plane, have been located. The search is concentrated about 180 miles north of Alexandria, Egypt. And a team of Egyptian, French, and British investigators, along with an expert from Airbus, are waiting to inspect what has been found. But the question remains, was the plane brought down in an act of terrorism, or was it something else? CBS News' Janelle Burrell here at noon with the very latest on the investigation.
Well, Chris, investigators are looking into multiple theories, including whether someone from the inside may have planted a device on that aircraft. Egyptian Navy officials say they have found pieces of the plane's fuselage, some passengers' belongings, and now their focus continues on trying to locate the remains and that black box.
This afternoon, the intense search continues over the deep waters of the Mediterranean. International teams are racing to find the data recorder that will help provide investigators answers as to why the plane went down.
Modern airplanes with experienced crews in good mechanical condition don't just fall from the sky.
Hours after Egypt Flight 804 disappeared from the radar, some Egyptian officials speculated it could be terror-related. But security experts say there's no concrete evidence of terrorism yet.
Could be a lot of things.
The flight traveling from Paris to Cairo had 56 passengers and 10 crew members, including 3 airline security personnel when it went down Wednesday. Experts say everyone who had access to the aircraft in recent days will be questioned, and the history of all of the people on board will be thoroughly checked.
Is there anybody on that flight with a link to a terrorist organization, number one? And number two, are there any conversations that are going on right now within terrorist organizations, non-public conversations where they're congratulating each other? That's one of the ways you see who is responsible.
The investigation will also be scrutinizing the physical evidence collected.
Whether there was traces of explosives or something that would indicate something non-mechanical.
For the families of those who were on board, the unknown is making their loss even more difficult to bear. This man who lost his son clearly frustrated, saying, "I want to know where my son is, what the government is doing."
And the challenge now for crews is to find those flight data and cockpit voice recorders as soon as they can before they erode in the salt water. Teams from France, Greece, and the United States are assisting Egypt in their search. Chris?
Janelle, thank you.